Winnie the Pooh and the Great Adventure in the Enchanted Forest. One bright morning in the 100-acre wood, Winnie the Pooh was busy doing his favorite thing, scooping honey from his honey pot. He hummed a happy tune as he licked his paw, thinking it was just an ordinary day. But little did he know, an adventure was waiting just around the corner. As Pooh enjoyed his honey, Christopher Robin came running through the forest, waving his arms excitedly.
Pooh, Pooh,
"I found a map,"
a map.
Pooh asked, tilting his head with honey still smeared on his nose.
Yes.
"A map to the Enchanted Forest," said Christopher Robin, his eyes shining with excitement. "It's a place filled with mysteries, magical creatures, and maybe even more honey." Pooh's ears perked up at the mention of honey. "More honey, you say? Well, that sounds like a very important thing to find." Soon, Piglet, Tigger, Eeyore, and Rabbit joined them as Christopher Robin explained the map. Piglet trembled a little, but bravely agreed to join. Tigger bounced with joy, shouting, "Adventure! Adventures are what Tiggers do best." Eeyore sighed and muttered, "I suppose I'll tag along. Not that anyone would miss me if I didn't." And Rabbit, after some thinking, decided it would be best to keep everyone organized. The journey begins. With Christopher Robin leading the way, the friends set off on their adventure. They followed the map through familiar parts of the 100-acre wood until they reached an ancient archway covered in moss and flowers. The archway was the entrance to the Enchanted Forest. "Be brave, Piglet," Pooh whispered, patting his friend's shoulder. Piglet gulped but nodded, trying to be as brave as a very small animal could be. As they stepped through the archway, the forest transformed around them. Trees sparkled with glowing leaves, flowers hummed soft tunes, and little wisps of light floated in the air. The Enchanted Forest was more magical than they could have ever imagined. Mysteries and surprises. The group walked along a winding path, marveling at everything around them. Suddenly, Rabbit spotted something shiny on the ground. It was a golden acorn, glowing softly. "Look at that!" Rabbit exclaimed. "It's a golden acorn. I wonder if it's valuable." Tigger bounced over, scooping it up. "Oh, let me hold it." Bouncing with treasure is a Tigger thing. But as he bounced, he accidentally dropped the acorn, and it rolled into a nearby bush. When they peeked in to find it, they discovered a secret entrance leading underground. "Shall we go in?" asked Christopher Robin. "Oh dear," Piglet whispered, trembling. "What if there are strange creatures inside?" Pooh patted Piglet reassuringly. "We'll stick together. And besides, maybe there's honey down there." The friends carefully crawled into the tunnel. Inside, they found walls sparkling with crystals, lighting their path with a gentle glow. Soon, they arrived in a small underground chamber where they found more golden acorns, stacked like a treasure pile. The friends gasped in awe. An unexpected encounter. Suddenly, they heard a soft voice. "Who's there, taking my golden acorns?" From the shadows appeared a small creature with big eyes and soft, furry ears. It was the Enchanted Forest Guardian, a wise old squirrel with a magical sparkle around her. "Oh dear. We're very sorry," Pooh said, bowing clumsily. "We didn't mean to take your acorns. We were just exploring." The squirrel chuckled warmly. "I can see you're kind and curious creatures. I am Nimbel, guardian of the Enchanted Forest. I protect these magical acorns. But don't worry, you may each take one. They are enchanted and will guide you home if you ever get lost." The friends gratefully took a golden acorn, each one glowing softly in their hands. Piglet, feeling braver, even gave a small bow to Nimbel, who smiled kindly at him. The forest maze. As they continued their adventure, they came across a twisting maze made of tall, glowing plants. "Oh, bother," Pooh mumbled. "I'm not very good with mazes." "Let me lead the way," said Rabbit, who was sure of his navigation skills. But the maze was trickier than they expected. Every time they thought they had found a way out, they'd end up back where they started. Piglet began to feel worried, and Eeyore sighed deeply. "Figures. We're probably stuck here forever." But then Christopher Robin remembered the golden acorns. Nimbel said they would guide us home. Maybe they can help us find the way out of the maze. They each held their acorns high, and the acorns began to glow brighter, lighting a path through the maze. Following the gentle glow, they found their way out and cheered in relief. A race with a river. Their next challenge was a wide, flowing river with no bridge in sight. How are we supposed to get across? Piglet asked, looking nervously at the rushing water. No problem, Tigger declared. Tiggers are great jumpers. Watch me. Tigger took a giant leap and made it to a rock in the middle of the river. Then he bounced again, landing safely on the other side.
See?
Easy as pie. Inspired by Tigger, the others crossed carefully. Piglet held onto Christopher Robin, who guided him over the rocks, while Pooh followed closely behind. Eeyore took his time, muttering, "Just my luck if I slip." But with his friend's encouragement, he made it across safely too, returning home. Finally, as the sun began to set, the friends found a path leading back to the entrance of the Enchanted Forest. They turned to look at the magical woods one last time, feeling grateful for their adventure and the special memories they had made together. "We did it, Pooh," Piglet said, smiling with pride. "Yes, we did, Piglet," Pooh replied, giving him a gentle hug. With a little courage, a little help from friends, and a lot of imagination, we can do anything. Christopher Robin led his friends back through the archway, each of them holding their golden acorn close. They knew that the 100-acre wood was their home, but they would always remember the magic of the Enchanted Forest and the lessons they had learned there. As they walked back to their familiar woods, Rabbit talked excitedly about organizing the acorns at home. Tigger bounced with joy over their adventure, and even Eeyore managed a small smile. Together, they had discovered the magic of friendship, courage, and the joy of exploration. Moral of the story: adventure is best enjoyed with friends by your side, and sometimes a little courage and kindness can lead to magical memories. Facts about the 100-acre wood and friendship. Friends help each other. Just like Piglet was brave because he had his friends by his side, having friends makes everything easier and more fun. Enchanted forests and stories. Magical forests often appear in fairy tales and teach us about mystery and wonder. Golden acorns as symbols, just like in the story. Acorns can represent growth and potential. Vocabulary for kids. Enchanted, something magical and wonderful. Adventure, going on a fun and exciting journey, often with friends. Courage, being brave, even when you feel scared. Guardian, someone who watches over and protects something special. Maze, a path or puzzle that you have to find your way through. Navigate, to find your way, like how Rabbit helped in the maze. Acorn, a small nut that grows into an oak tree. In the story, it's magical.